Now, for the last 26 years, trailblazers like yourself have used the Salesforce platform to convert your ideas into applications, automations, dashboards, and now AI agents. But in this agentic era, how you transform your ideas into actionable business value is dramatically changing. And today, we're going to enable you to embrace this change. Introducing Agentforce Vibes. Agentforce Vibes is the fastest, the easiest way to conversationally build prototypes on the Salesforce platform that accelerate your path to production. Now, since launching at Dreamforce, our developers, our admins, our MVPs, our architects have been super busy vibing away. In the last 6 weeks, over 23 million lines of agent-generated code has been accepted, verified, and checked into production by all of you. This is truly amazing. This is not AI slop. This is agent-generated code that has been validated, accepted, and checked into production by humans. Now, my teams and I built Agentforce Vibes from ground up, and we are super appreciative of all of the feedback that you have shared, and I assure you that we are actively working on it. Now, most vibe coding tools tend to sit outside of your organization. They lack business context. And so most of them help you create prototypes that aren't really contextual. In fact, they don't really help. Agentforce Vibes is different in a number of ways. First and foremost, from an availability point of view, it is available as an IDE extension, which you can use in any IDE of your choice. And second, it is available as a fully featured IDE, available in every production, sandbox, or scratch org, because we know some of you work in regulated industries where use of third-party software is not permitted. Agentforce Vibes also understands your business language. It understands your context. It understands your metadata, your data, your code base, your integrations, your semantic data models, so that it can actually help you build contextual prototypes that actually truly help you accelerate to production. So because it understands your context, it speaks your business language. So now, let's show you Agentforce Vibes in action. So my team and I, we've been tasked to build out a marketing activation dashboard that shows the impact of marketing activations on our sales pipeline. And so we've been collaborating on this product requirements doc that you see over here. And we've defined this app as a real-time analytics dashboard. We've defined the various core metrics we want to track, the data sources, the design elements, basically guidelines that we should be using when building this application. But instead of writing my first line of code, what I'm going to do is I'm going to provide this PRD to Agentforce. And so here we are in Agentforce, the full-featured IDE, where on the far left, we have our friend Agentforce as my coding partner. It also comes included with the Salesforce DX MCP server. And what this does is that it has a set of tools which enables Agentforce to truly connect effectively to your org to understand the business context. It helps you write code and metadata that is well generated, that is high quality, well formed, and it also helps you manage your entire application lifecycle. Now, in the center, we have the product requirements document, which we will be using as grounding prompt for the agent. And on the far right, we have the visual preview of what we're going to build. So let's take this for a spin with a slow jog. And so we'll ask Agentforce to add a header. Now, before Agentforce writes even a single line of code, what it is doing is that it is interpreting the document, the PRD, understanding the context, understanding the guidelines which it should be using as it develops the application. And very shortly, in a few seconds, you'll see the header surface. And almost there. There you go. Right. So there's real code, not anything else. So we've got it's got just a basic header, and you see a confirmation on the far right from an agent point of view. But let's get to the substance of the application, the actual dashboards. And so we'll go say, add the charts. Now, a simple statement of this fires off a number of things behind the scenes. First and foremost, it starts to connect to your org. It looks for semantic data models, data sources that actually match the context that you are looking for, number one. Number two, it's looked for other existing Lightning components, other existing dashboards within your org that it can reuse so that it's not sort of just polluting your org. If there aren't, it's going to go create the right Lightning Web Components, the right dashboards that match the design system that you've asked for. So as you can see over here, we've got 3 visualizations on how the marketing activations is impacting the sales pipeline. Now let's make this a little bit more interactive and go ahead and, under the header, add a map and a table. I can filter by city. Now, notice that I've done this step by step, because in reality, nobody just says, go build this app and goes to get a cup of coffee. That doesn't happen. It's a dance that you have with the agent, right? You're going back and forth. You're refining. It's helping you. You're keeping it in line. So this is where agents and humans work collaboratively together. So as you can see over here, we've got our map in place. We've got the table where we can filter by city. We've got the various dashboards. And now, through Agentforce Vibes, I can go ahead and deploy this to my org. Now I'm in my sandbox org, where you can see that in a matter of a few minutes, I have a prototype that is grounded in my organization's data, metadata. It's in a pretty good state to socialize with my team, with other members of the organization, before I refine it to take it to production. And so this, my friends, is how Agentforce Vibes, working seamlessly with our Agentforce 360 platform, enables all of you to conversationally build your prototypes, accelerate your time to market in this agentic era.